Now, whether we get DeMarcus Cousins or not, there's still a lot of basketball to be played before that can happen. So we got to talk about our game plan. As of right now, I want us to run through our ball handlers, which means we're going to create opportunities for Marcus Smart, Isaiah Thomas, and Evan Turner. Oh yes, Evan Turner. He averaged 5 assists per game last year under Brad Stevens. We're going to allow these guys to create for our guys. Now, to accommodate this, it's going to be a lot of pick and rolls, which means we're going to have to rely on guys like Avery Bradley as well as Jay Crowder to hit jump shots. Can they do it? I don't know. I hope they can. And when we're not doing this, we're going to try to run some post-ups for David Lee as well as Jared Sullinger. I would love to have a more detailed offense with guys moving around, but unfortunately the play calling in 2K is just really eh. But anyway, it's time for the opening game, and we've got, ironically enough, the team that's going to help us get DeMarcus Cousins later this season, well, hopefully, the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, I understand they drafted Jahlil Okafor, but it's still the rebuilding Sixers. There's no way in hell, okay, we just got dunked on by a rookie. That's not a good look. Then I realized that I've got Tyler Zeller starting, and I realized, oh yeah, there's no way we couldn't get dunked on by a rookie. Now, one of the questions people have with Marcus Smart is, can he be a shooter? Well, he's going to make all them shut up just a little bit on that one, and that looked pretty nice. A pull-up jumper from about 15 feet. If he can hit that, that's really good. And now, like I mentioned, Evan Turner, who may look like the dude from Avatar, but he at least has some decent ball handling skills, gets it off to Marcus Smart, and they're giving him a little bit of space. Marcus Smart, if that jumper's going in all season, suddenly he looks really good. And Isaiah Thomas, pretty much the first guy to come in off the bench, and immediately the offense becomes his offense. And remember how I told you that I was thinking about having Marcus Smart and Isaiah Thomas play together? Well, I tried it out, and as a result, Isaiah's allowed to play off of the ball a bit more, which gets him a wide open three-pointer. I think that's an idea I'm going to explore more this season. But unfortunately, the Boston Cream Pie, aka our front court, strikes again. And by that I mean we got dunked on by a rookie again. Jahlil Okafor is balling out because he's defended by Kelly Olynyk and Jonas Jerebko. Oh boy. I mean, it's legitimately softer than pudding in our front court. But don't worry because, okay, actually you should be worrying. This is a real issue. Okay? This guy's been in the NBA for 30 seconds and he's already killing us. Do I have to make a trade mid-game and we're down 4 points to the Sixers? I mean, that's what happens when you have Andrea Bargnani 2.0 and Andrea Bargnani 3.0 in your front court. But speaking of Andrea Bargnani 3.0, Jerebko hits a three-pointer there, and we're only down 1, which is good. Because it's a really bad look for your My GM series if you're losing to the Sixers. And holy crap, did Tyler Zeller play a little bit of defense in the paint right now? Wow. That's just incredible. And right place, right time, Jay Crowder. I love that guy. Now you guys know I'm a terrible editor. I love to skip big portions of games. Well, be ready for it because this one's pretty damn significant. There's like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Told you before, I'll tell you again. I am a terrible video editor. But it's alright because I'm aware of it. As long as you're aware of it, it's okay. You can be the biggest dick in the world as long as you know you're doing it. Don't actually quote me on that. But anyway, we're down 1 point, and you'll notice the lineup I have in right now. To be honest, it's just felt good in the moment. I mean, David Lee gets that one there, we get the lead. It just felt right based on how we were playing throughout the game to have these guys on the floor. And I started the game with Jared Sullinger, but perhaps I should be starting with David Lee. Because Lee, I mean, he can definitely score a bit more. And why the hell is Tony Roten hitting a jump shot? The day Tony Roten hits a jump shot is the day DeAndre Jordan shoots 50% from the free throw line. In other words, it's never going to happen. But now, what do we do in this situation? We don't have Paul Pierce or Ray Allen or Kevin Garnett. Who's our big-time scorer? Who's going to get us a bucket right now? Is it going to be David Lee? Oh no, there's no way. Yeah, I went to the David Lee well one too many times because you only get about one free visit a game. And, oh great. Now we got this dude going to the free throw line. Luckily for us, he only makes one, which is good. And he almost airballed that second one. We're already getting tested in our first game. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing because it's against the Philadelphia 76ers. But you noticed a play that I ran for Isaiah Thomas earlier to come off of some screens with Marcus Smart having the ball. We're going to do the same thing again, and this may be our new cheese play because he got it. Up to about 6 seconds left. That's why Isaiah's in the game. I don't know the lineup I'm going to have at the end of games, but I know that Isaiah and Marcus Smart have to be in the lineup. Besides that, I got no freaking clue because, to be honest with you, we got too many players. So now we got to play defense on one play. And you know what I do? I left the three-point shooter wide open. But luckily, the basketball gods were shining on us. And we win against the 76ers. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but Marcus Smart had himself a game and then some. Look at that. I mean, I told y'all that he wasn't going to be our franchise point guard. He keeps doing that. Maybe he will. And this is all beautiful, guys, but we got destroyed by a rookie in Jahlil Okafor. Because we are so damn soft in the paint, it's like mashed potatoes, which is accurate because they're all white. We got to make a trade for an actual center. Who are we going to move? Probably either Amir Johnson or Jonas Jerebko, because we got to clear out this power forward situation. And I know we want DeMarcus Cousins, but that doesn't mean we have to subject ourselves to these centers in the meantime. So, some guys I'm looking at, potentially Steven Adams of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, given that Cantor is starting now, they don't need Adams as much, and if we look at his attributes, he's not great, but he's definitely an improvement over what we have, and he is pretty good. If for some reason we couldn't get Steven Adams, another one would be Miles Plumlee of the Milwaukee Bucks, just certain guys like that. But now, it's time to go on the boogie watch. Sacramento lost their first game. That's a very good sign. They're 0-1 on the season, and we're that much closer to getting boogie.